Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry it's been a little while. I've had a few things happen in the last couple weeks since my last video. I think my last video was posting about my bicycle, which is right there. I still have not had a chance to ride it yet because my knee got reinfected. So if you saw my video a couple weeks ago, I was in the hospital and I got out and I was kind of like, getting better. And if you don't know the story, basically I was going out for a run. I was running up to the wisdom tree, which I go to all the time. And I was trying to socially distance from some guy on the trail. So I kind of went off to the right, and this guy came down. He was going off to the left, made some distance. I was right up against the bushes, and a random dry old stick caught me right in the knee, stuck right in the front of my kneecap. Went in really deep under the skin. It was gross. I'll put a link to that video back here so you can kind of see what happened. And I sat for about 2 days. The knee got really swollen up, and so that happened on the 19th of May. And on the morning of the 21st, I just realized I was like, okay, I need to go see a doctor because my knee is looking really bad right now. I went into the doctor, ended up going to the hospital. They drained all this fluid out of my knee, said there's some kind of infection. They got to check the fluid to see what kind of bacteria grows and whatever. And they did a arthrographic surgery, which means they went in, basically I'll show you on this knee, they went in under the kneecap on each side and then one entryway above the knee with a scope, and they basically cleaned everything out really good. I had antibiotics, and it was in recovery. I was in hospital for like 5 days after that, and then recovering. On my way to getting better, I started to walk more. I actually did my first hike after like 4 weeks or something. And then shortly thereafter, all of a sudden, my knee starts swelling up again, and the fluid buildup is getting real bad again, and it's getting real sore. So I go back in, they drain the fluid out, which is the whole process of doing that's gross. It's like a big needle, like this big, and they go right under the kneecap, and then they pull out all the stuff. Now, the fluid that comes out of there should be, if it's a reactionary thing, like if it's just irritated and you're getting extra fluid, which happens sometimes after surgery, the fluid should be clear, clearish yellow. And mine was not clear. It was like kind of like a yellowy, milky consistency and not good. So they immediately were like, oh, yeah, it looks like there's an infection again. So, they checked it, and the white cell count in the knee fluid, typically they say, I don't know what the ratio is, but they're like, it's usually around 700, and yours is at 800,000. So my white blood cell count was crazy, and you were going to have to open it back up. So I ended up in for a second surgery on my knee, and then another 5-day stay in the hospital. So 2 surgeries, 2 stays in the hospital, and as of right now, my knee looks like this. You can see they basically, initially they went in like a couple spots. There's these tiny little scars. Now they have opened my whole knee, opened it all the way up, and cleaned out the joint in there to get any bacterial stuff off of any of my knee joint at all. Because what happens is when there's an infection in the knee, it doesn't have the same kind of circulation as other parts of your body, and it just basically festers in there, and your white blood cells end up eating the cartilage in your leg, which is really something that I don't want. So basically it leads to very early arthritis, a lot of knee damage. So they clean it out, close it up, and then now I'm on all these medicines again to prevent it from coming back. And it's been crazy. So it's been slowed me down a little bit. I've been fortunate to have since then some digital work to do. So I've been sort of busy when I can concentrate enough to do work. I've had a little bit of work to do, but it's not anything I can share. But I am today, as of today, is my first day to walk around without a crutch at all. I was using 2 crutches since my second surgery, and then the last week I've used a crutch. I probably still need it a little bit, but today I was able to walk around without a crutch. I feel like my mobility is starting to get back up again a little bit. So I feel motivated, like I can start getting back into making some video content for YouTube. But anyway, I figured I'd just update you guys because it has been a while. I clearly have my big old Corona beard, which is gonna get shaved off. I have a makeup gig tomorrow, so I'm shaving this sucker off today. And yeah, so next time you see me, I'll be all clean shaven again. But yeah, just an update. Sorry for leaving the channel up and hanging there for such a long time. But I will be back soon. Just an update. So thanks for stopping by, and I will see you kids soon. Later.